It's week 4, day 26 of my full-time spinal rehabilitation. My status and tips are going to be intermingled today because they're directly related. On the upside, I consumed 80 grams of protein today to facilitate my rehabilitation. I'm supposed to consume 1 gram for every kilo of body weight. I'm roughly 176 pounds, which translates into roughly 80 kilos, so hence 80 grams. So that's good news. On the downside, I am experiencing more pain now than I have before in the past. And so I've decided to go into a holding pattern. And this relates to the tip. The tip is that it's okay to pause whatever you're doing. I'm not going to increase any weight or add any new exercises or recovery routines, nothing. I might even remove a couple things that I have a suspicion might be contributing to my elevated pain level. This probably also has something to do with the chiro incident a couple days ago, but that's in the past. Can't do anything about that. So the first tip is just it's okay to kind of pause and take a break. I also going to take tomorrow off, so I'm having 2 recovery days this week, which is one more than I usually have. So Saturday and Sunday will both be recovery days. I will do some recovery techniques on Saturday, but I will not be exercising on Saturday to make sure that I recover and can get back to where I was before. I don't want to go too much harder because it will lead to incapacity, and then I will lose all my forward momentum. That's not good. The other tip is that it's okay. It's actually related. It's listen to your body. I was in the swimming pool. I did back today, and one of your major back muscles is called a lat. And I was swimming, and my left lat started to hurt. I could feel some strain, and it did not go away. And so I stopped swimming prematurely. Normally, I would swim for about 40 minutes. I swam instead for 10. So it's okay to stop whatever exercise you're doing when you feel pain and just wait. This last week, I've had some nice milestones that I've made in the area of swimming. And so it's kind of a give and take scenario. Like sometimes I make gains and I improve. Other times I take a step backwards. I don't even know how I hurt my lat. I exercised very cautiously. I didn't feel any indication when I was lifting weights that something was wrong. And yet when I jumped in the pool and started to do freestyle, hello, left lat. It did not like something that I had done to it. And so I have to baby it now. So those are the 2 tips. Basically just stop and listen to your body and stop. They're really kind of the same tip if you think about it. All right. So for today's topic, I want to talk about retaking control of your mind. And I had this thought because I was in the pool, and I've noticed that whenever I'm swimming and somebody gets in the pool next to me, the lane next to me, and starts to swim, I had this thought that I should change my swimming behavior. Basically, go faster. Don't let them beat you. You don't want to be slower than them, especially if it's a guy, right? There's that guy rivalry thing going on. I don't know. It's just something to do with testosterone, I'm told. So anyway, I felt this impulse to start swimming a little bit faster. I felt this on several occasions, and I actually worked today on not changing my behavior based upon the presence of a swimmer in another lane. I literally did not change my pace 1 iota. I did not take fewer breaks than I normally would to make it look like I was swimming harder. No, nothing. I literally ignored their presence and made a very deliberate effort to do so. There's also another scenario. This doesn't happen quite as often, but if there is an attractive female nearby in the gym, there is a little bit of a tendency for guys to want to peacock, I guess is what you call it. And so we will, lift a little more weight or do a few more reps or just up the ante just a little bit. And so that's another scenario where you have to decide, am I going to alter my behavior because of the presence of some other human being or some expectation that I might have about how I'm supposed to react to them? And the way you can do this, the way you can retake control, is through a process called meditation. And really, meditation is all about noticing the thoughts you're having. So if I were completely plugged into my thoughts and I were my thoughts, when somebody jumped into the swim lane next to me, I would swim harder. If an attractive female walked by, I would lift more and harder. But because I'm somewhat more aware of my thoughts now because of meditation, I have a chance, a moment in time to decide whether or not I'm going to alter who I am and what I do based upon the stimulus that's coming in. And that really is the freedom that we have. It's definitely an acquired skill. If you aren't aware of these thoughts as kind of something other, and if you mistake them for yourself, you'll just respond to them, basically like an animal. There's a stimulus response, stimulus response. The meditation allows you to put a little gap in between those two and take a different course of action, which again is quite liberating. Um, when you fight for your life, it means noticing and gaining control of the thoughts that are driving you. And one great way of doing that is by practicing the art of meditation. And meditation is really nothing more than noticing the thoughts that are coming into your mind and giving yourself the opportunity to either not react to them or choose how to react to them. If you have any ideas of how to gain control over your thoughts and behavior, please share those in the comment section below, and do not forget to subscribe.